Bernie Sanders drops out of the race to become the Democratic nominee. Today I am suspending my campaign, but while the campaign ends, the struggle for justice continues on. Bernie, no, Bernie, Bernie, you were the last socialist hope for a lot of young, angry Americans. The last hope of the Democrats. Now they're left with Biden. It's all Biden from now on, pending some miracle of some other person jumping into the race. And oh, you by the way, you've seen how Andrew Cuomo is now appearing on TV everywhere. Okay, so to be completely fair to Bernie, he had a really good run. He actually came very close. Do you remember that point where he was the overwhelming favorite to becoming the Democratic nominee? He had basically the whole establishment against him, and he still came so close to succeeding. Now, how happy do you think Trump is that he most likely will be facing Biden? Out of all of the opponents he could have been facing, he's gonna be facing Biden. By the way, if you think that Trump is happy that he's gonna be facing off with Biden, go ahead and give me a subscribe, because then I totally agree with you. Meanwhile, CNN is still bashing Trump, is still going on their rampage against him, saying that Trump is desperately seeking to avoid blame for, I even began reading this article, but honestly, it's just the same old when it comes to CNN. They don't give you anything new, they rehash old stories, and it's all about hating Trump. So after reading CNN, I wanted to take a look at the opinion polls of Trump's approval rating in these times. And lo and behold, they're almost the highest they have been in his whole presidency. This is the beginning of his presidency back in 2017. And all the way up here, this area right here is right around the time where the coronavirus hit America the hardest. So that's why he's taking a dip in the polls. But I'm very surprised to see that his highest that he's ever been was only a few, like a week ago or something. People think that the way that Donald Trump is handling the coronavirus isn't as bad as CNN and other news media outlets will have us think. Listen, I just don't think that Biden will stand a chance against Trump. And I'm trying not to be too biased in one or the other direction. But if you watched Biden in any of his interviews for the last long time, you'll see that he's deteriorating so fast. His mental abilities are shrinking, and I just don't see him standing a chance against Trump. Just imagine the two of them on a debate stage against each other. Oh, and I'm sorry guys, I lost my video feed, so I'll just finish the video up here quickly. Lastly, I wanted to take a look at the odds just to see where things are going in the financial markets. So this is the market on Betfair, where people put their money on one way or the other in terms of every candidate. Right now, Joe Biden, in spite of Bernie Sanders just exiting the race, is still at 1.09, which amounts to 91.74. That means that there's still a slight chance in the money market that someone like Andrew Cuomo or someone like Hillary Clinton might step into the race and actually challenge Joe Biden at the convention, possibly. So my prediction is that Joe Biden will have a really hard time finishing this race properly, and that the DNC, the Democratic National Committee, will have to step in and replace him in some kind of fashion, either with Andrew Cuomo or with Hillary Clinton. Now that is for sure an off chance, but I just don't see him doing well, and they've got to be aware of that. The DNC, the establishment who elected Joe Biden basically to become the nominated candidate, must be aware of his shortcomings. So I just don't see it happening, even though his odds are so low and his chances so high of becoming the Democratic nominee. that's all for now, folks. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. This having started this new channel, so I really could use your whatever support you can give. I know people always ask for likes and subscribes, but it really helps me out. So do what you can, and thank you very much. Have a really good day.